Hi guys, and welcome in my another Photoshop manipulation tutorial. Today I'm gonna show you how to create this dispersion effect manipulation. It's not only this splatter effect, but it's photo manipulation project, so I hope you enjoy this tutorial. I use free image to create this. All images I link in the description. This rocks image, my model feedstock, and this sky. And at first I wanna create my project on a new document, so click File and then New, and I put the size at 1920 and 1080. So it's my new project, and at first I create the background here. So at first I change the image size because it's too huge. Okay. And now using quick selection tool, I wanna delete this sky part. So make selection, okay, click right, layer via cut, and okay. So now I need the sky here, so I select this image, drag it to my project, and drag it under my rack, my layer with racks. Maybe something like this. So now it's time to prepare our background, add some color effects, filters, and other things like this. So at first I go to hue saturation to desaturate this image. So now I add a gradient map, because it's always a good idea to add gradient map to project like this. I need to change my opacity, of course. I think this pastel colors works perfect with this image. Maybe something like this. I'm not sure yet what I want, but I think it looks nice. Maybe I change it at the end, but I'm not sure yet. You can try with photo filter also, and add some warm filter. Warm filter, I mean with warm colors, like yellows or green. So now I think it's a good time to add some lightning effects, so I duplicate these both layers with my background and merge these two layers. Change the size and go to filter, render, and lightning effects, and add some lights, as I said. I need to rotate this. and put my lights from the bottom. I know you can think it's weird, but I think it looks nice on this manipulation. I just need to change the intensity of my colors. It's no sense to show you my properties because you set your own properties, so it doesn't matter. I'm not sure about this, but okay, I stay with that right now and go to my model. And now of course I need to make selection using pen tool. So I zoom it a little and make selection. Then click right, make selection. Feather radius I put about 3 pixels. Then layer via copy. Copy because I need to change the size of this image because it's too large. For example, like this. And now using move tool I drag it to my main project. And I need to delete a few parts here and here. So again using pen tool. As you see, I make few mistakes here, so you can remove these edges using eraser tool. Okay. Now it's time for Dutch and Bend tool, so create new layer, go to edit, fill, and use 50% gray as always, and change blend mode to overlay. I started with Dutch tool and range midtones. Need to add some lights on the sand, some on the racks. Lights are very important on this type of manipulation. Okay, I made a few mistakes. Dutch tool also. And okay, so now it's time to add dispersion effect. So I duplicate this layer of model 2 times, unclick one layer because it's only for safety. Now I go to filter and liquify on this layer, and using huge brush do something like me. I know it's huge, but gonna be better when it's huge. Something like this should be okay. But we need to hide this layer. So add layer mask on this layer and invert the color. So press Ctrl, or if you are working on Mac, press Command and I, and we hide this. And also on this normal layer add another layer mask. So at first on this normal layer, so now we need some splatter brush. As you see, I have some. I put the links in the description with these splatter brushes if you are interested in. And to load these brushes to your Photoshop, click this small icon, go to load brushes and click load. I load more brushes to my Photoshop. Maybe this. It all looks nice. I put the link to description to all of that. So as you see, we have so much splatter brushes right now, and it all looks really nice. Select color black here, and select one of your brushes and paint with it. Okay, it's enough, maybe even too much, but let's see. Now change the layer for this layer with liquify. Select color white. Of course, select your brush. So okay, I think it's enough. Maybe it's even too much. I shouldn't add so much splatter. I need to clear some parts. I don't want to destroy the body. So okay, now it's time to add some shadows. Make selection right here on this layer mask. Go to hue saturation. And we get something like this. Now, free transform. Okay. Change opacity. And make it blurry. Now I make it on this layer. Sorry if you hear this noise, this unlikely noise, but it's raining, so I can do nothing with that. Change the opacity on this layer also, and of course make it blurry. Do something like this and make it also blurry. Okay, it's not too bad, maybe it should be a little stronger. And okay, it looks like this. So we almost done, and now it's only time for some color effects. I think at the end the curves is a nice idea to add some contrast. And shadows. Maybe like this. Maybe another curves. And I change this layer to soft light, but maybe it's too dark. I think I make too huge splatter. I try to fix it a little. I think it looks quite good. And well, at the end I decided to add lens flare also, so create new layer, fill it with color black, and change blend mode to screen. Then go to filter, render, and lens flare. Select the position of lens flare. Should be right here, I think. Let's see, it's almost perfect. Okay. I think it looks nice. If it's too strong, of course you can change opacity. And maybe gradient map at the end. And well, I think it's all. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Please leave a comment if you have any questions or any opinions, as always. You can like this video if you like it. And if you are first time on this channel, you can subscribe if you are interested in Photoshop, if you are interested in tutorials. And see you in the next Photoshop tutorial.